Season 4, Episode 6, Turning the Tide. Previously on The Hook, the team held their first workshop, shedding light on how scammers use stolen images like Tom Ernsting's to deceive victims. While Emma and David faced questions from skeptics, Amara worked with Ethan to explore how cultural and familial pressures contributed to his choices. A heartfelt testimonial from a scam survivor closed the episode, underscoring the emotional toll these schemes take. Emma and David sit in a bustling cafe, laptops open as they finalize plans for their next workshop. The screen shows a growing list of venues and online webinar registrations. "This is a good start," Emma says, scrolling through the list. "But we need more reach. We need to start partnering with influencers and social media platforms." David nods. "I've already sent messages to a few content creators who focus on online safety. If we can collaborate, we'll bring in people who wouldn't normally attend these events." Emma looks thoughtful. "And we need to make sure survivors know this isn't just about the scams. It's about healing too." That clip from the last workshop resonated because it was raw and honest. "We need more of that." Amara and Ethan dive deeper. In Amara's cozy office, Ethan sits across from her, a folder of notes on his lap. Amara picks up where they left off, her tone gentle yet probing. "You've talked about the pressure of being the oldest son and how that led you to the edge of scamming," Amara says. "But what was the moment you crossed the line? What pushed you to try it?" Ethan hesitates, then sighs. "I was desperate. My family needed money, and every honest job I tried barely paid enough to survive. I saw people around me making 10 times what I was earning by scamming. They made it look so easy." Amara leans forward. "And once you started?" "At first I hated it," Ethan admits. "I'd send a message, 'Hello, beautiful,' or something like that, and wait for a response. When someone replied, I'd feel this mix of shame and relief. Relief because it meant money was coming, and shame because I knew I was lying." Amara nods, her expression empathetic. "That's shame. You said earlier it felt like poison. But Ethan, you're turning it into a tool for awareness. That's the difference now." Ethan looks down. "I just hope it's enough." David and Emma enter a sleek office building, meeting with representatives from a major social media platform. The group sits in a conference room, a screen displaying a presentation titled "Proactive Measures Against Online Scams." Emma begins. "We've seen firsthand how scammers exploit your platform. They create fake profiles, steal photos, and use your direct messaging system to lure victims. We need your help to stop this before it starts." A representative leans forward. "We've implemented basic safeguards, but these scammers are persistent. What do you propose?" David clicks to the next slide. "You need better AI to flag stolen images and fake profiles, stricter identity verification, and a system that allows users to report suspicious accounts more easily. This won't stop everything, but it'll make it harder for scammers to operate." The representatives exchange glances. "It's a big investment," one says, "but it's worth discussing. Let's start with a pilot program." Emma smiles. "That's all we're asking for. A start." At a small community center, a middle-aged woman named Linda stands before a group of workshop attendees. Her hands tremble as she holds the microphone. "I was married for 20 years, she begins, her voice shaking. "When my husband passed, I was lonely. Then I met someone online, a widower like me. We talked for months. He was sweet, understanding, and attentive. I thought I'd found someone who understood my pain." She pauses, her eyes glistening with tears. "But it was all a lie. He wasn't a widower. He wasn't even the man in the pictures. By the time I realized it, I'd lost thousands of dollars and so much more. My trust. My hope." The room is silent, the weight of her story palpable. Linda takes a deep breath. "But I'm here because I want others to know they're not alone, and I want to help stop this from happening to anyone else." Emma, David, and Amara regroup in the evening, energized by the day's progress. Ethan joins via video call from his hotel room. "The workshop went well," Emma says. "Linda's story moved people. I think we're finally breaking through." David nods. "And the platform seemed open to collaboration. It's a small win, but it's a win." Amara turns to Ethan. How are you feeling? Ethan hesitates. It's hard reliving all of it, but if it helps someone, it's worth it. Amara smiles. It's helping more than you know. As the call ends, the team reflects on their progress. The camera pans to Linda's testimonial video being shared online, the view count steadily climbing. Next on episode 7, Stories Untold. As the team's outreach grows, more survivors come forward, sharing stories that reveal the devastating emotional and financial toll of scams. Meanwhile, Ethan prepares to meet more former scammers, willing to share their experiences, hoping their insights can prevent future schemes. Will these untold stories inspire greater awareness, or will the stigma surrounding scams silence them? Find out in The Hook, Episode 7, Stories Untold.